Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. Happy Thursday to everyone. It is January 11th. Sorry that I'm playing a little later than my usual time today. I happen to be I just had to go to the store and finish up some things before I came on today. So that's basically why I'm here right now. Um, but yeah, we are playing another chapter of Hatoful Boyfriend today. I think what we're gonna do is that we are gonna do the let's see, new game. So we are gonna work on this second chapter right here, not the Christmas holiday anymore, since we finished that one last time. And then afterwards, we will work on these ones down here. I don't remember which is which, so I'll have to double check the short stories because I know some of the stories actually pertain to these last two, like important, like story lore chapters. So if anything, say hi, say hello, hang out, and vibe, and we are gonna jump straight into it. The idea is that we are going to do the second chapter today. Yeah, the second chapter, and then we will jump into some short stories, and then next week we should work on these last two. Thankfully, I will have more time off next week, so actually I'll be able to stay on longer to do these. But otherwise, all right, let's jump into it and let's go. The Holy Crusade, to which brave warriors flock twice a year. The Crimson Angel of Judeca descends upon the sacred ground. What will he find there? The laurel crown of glory or the thorned circlet of despair? What will the fallen angel find through the guidance of the Golden Apostle? And the Golden Apostle, if I recall, is ourselves. That might be wrong, though. Please enter your name. Yep. Okay. Uh, and then first name. Yes, that is correct. Okay, cool. I was getting mixed up every time. Yep, this is okay. All right, so we'll be spending some time with Angeal today. All right, let's start this. Again, I've lost. Again. Why? Why is the beauty of my craft not recognized? Why? His research holds no beauty. Mere reason is not enough. All is meaningless without the sense of an artistic soul. So then why? Why does this happen? No, if I remain here, my genius will only rot. I cannot allow such a loss to the world. I am done here. I shall find a place where I am valued for what I am. I shall not return here. This affront will not be forgotten. I will have my revenge one day. Consider it punishment for your lack of imagination. Remember then my name. Unlike you, I have pride in the name I carry. You will not find me using some ridiculous alias. I am Tori. Nishiki. Oh shit, the last name kills me every time. Nishikihoji Tori. Ah, my hands are too cold to move. It's my last day in the library for the year. Once I put away the return books and write down the list of editions, I should be done, but what is it with this library? Why can't a big name school at least shell out for some decent heating? If you have the energy to be shouting at the bookshelves, you should try writing a petition. Oh, sorry. Was I bothering you? Yes. I can't read with you making so much noise right next to me. Nothing goes into my head. Please forgive my dreadful sin. Bad language is supposed to have effects on the spiritual world. The cold doesn't bother you, Nikeki? It doesn't. I feel fine. I see. Having plumage must really make a difference. Maybe they don't bother with the heating because all the birds are all fine. I don't think that's the case. So birds are cold in here too then? Well, there's one freezing to death right over there. Oh shit, who's freezing to death? Huh? What? I follow Nageki's gaze and, I see a rather familiar looking bleeding heart dove freezing to death on the floor. Jill! Are you alive? Speak to me, Jill! Ah, ah. Is that you, Edelblau? Where is this? Have I fallen once more into the eternal prison of ice? No, look around yourself. It's just an unreasonably cold library. Do you mean to keep my fallen wings in this world, Edo Blau? If you were to walk with me, the blood-stained path of conquest, I don't care about that. Why are you on the verge of death in here? The day of judgment draws near. I speak of Ragnarok, Edo Blau. What? He's incomprehensible as always. The desk he was sitting at is covered in sheets of paper. Oh, are you drawing manga? Great prognostications of the future and epics of heroes long dead. I must complete them and bring them to the battlefield of gods. It is a lonely, lonely battle. Let's see. He's in the manga club, so maybe he's working on a club design? Even though the festival was ages ago, how admirable. You can do it, Angel. I'm sure you'll make it on time. But it's cold in here. Don't you think you should go home and work on it there? Did you worry for my flesh? Very well. Perhaps now is a time for repose, as you say. Farewell, Adoblau. He happily gathers up his papers and exits the library. He comes in here quite often, actually. Though he would be better working. He'd be. Yeah, I can't talk. He would be better off working elsewhere if the cold bothers him so. He must have some reason. Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, that particular bird, the bleeding doves, are known in tropical regions, so of course it might be way too cold for him. Maybe the atmosphere in here gets him into the perfect mindset for the story he's telling. But bleeding heart doves are from the Philippines, yeah, so they don't fare well in the cold. He shouldn't push himself so hard. Yeah. Later that evening. Ah, I'm going numb. I should have bought that blanket robe that I had my eye on when I was in town today. Ah, the Snuggie. The price will make my purse weep, but this cold makes me weep even more. Huh? Someone texted me. It's Ryota. Meet me in town. I wonder what's going on. Doesn't matter. My body is rapidly approaching its crystallization point, so I'll head out of town and avail myself of this wearable blanket on my way to meet Ryota. Ah, blanket time. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh no, I just got here. Okay. Lyre? I know it's cold, but are you sure you want to be walking around public looking like that? Huh? What's a wearable blanket? Would it be more strange to not wear it? Well, I guess that's true. If you're okay with it. Anyway, you wanted to talk with me. Oh, yes. I wanted to ask you a favor. You hardly ever ask for my help. I'll do whatever it is with a flash and pizzazz. So, what is it? Do you have any plans for the end of the year? Not really. I finished cleaning and everything. Even New Year's Eve. I was planning to laze around all day like always. Would you maybe be willing to be a sales girl for a day? There's no pay, but a volunteer sales girl? Isn't that a flea market or something? That's not far off. Do you know about Comiket? So I think Comiket is the original name in Japan, like what they actually call it. Comiket? How should I explain it? It's like a flea market, but not. It's like their big like anime expo, where they like all the artists come and sell twice a year. So they sell around New Year's and then also in December. A lot of birds get together and buy and sell manga they've drawn with their friends. So sort of like a manga club's booth at the festival. Yeah, something like that. Just on a much larger scale. And there's like cosplays and shit too. I was wondering if you could rent a booth for me. Would you like to? Sure. Sounds like fun. Did you draw something, Ryota? No, I'm just another sales girl. What? What does that mean? So one of your friends asked you to find someone? Yeah, Angel. What? Oh. So that Maggie he was pouring his lifeblood into in the libraries for this comic cat thing. But why are you asking me? He never mentioned it to me. I've been a sales girl for one group for the past 3 years, and somehow Angel found out. So, you know, Textorius Melodia Funeris. The battle of gods, the judgment draws near! My soul has not the strength left to continue on alone. Become my light! Well, flashback. He asked me to help him. That means I'll be lonely on my own, so come with me? I think so, yeah. But I'm already helping someone. I can't be in two places at once. So you're asking me? Pretty much, yeah. What do you say? Want to? Of course. It could be a good learning experience. A learning experience? Well, you'll certainly see some things you wouldn't anywhere else. It is Ragnarok, after all. I think any name Angel comes up with is going to be confusing, but it does look like a battle to end all battles at times. I'll need a weapon, right? Just tell me what to bring. Will I want something with range, or will I be up close? Don't take that literally. I just meant there can be a lot of really impatient birds with no social skills. It can be confusing at first, so you should probably do some research ahead of time. If you search around, you'll find plenty of guides for first-timers. Comic Cat lasts 3 days, and I think Angeal's on the 3rd day. The last day is always the worst, though, so make sure you're ready. Okay, I'll study hard. A sales girl at Comic Cat. I have no idea what this will entail. But from what Ryota said, it may as well be as hell on earth. Hell on the earth. Wahaha! My blood thirsts for combat. Time to go home and scour the internet for Comic Cat tutorials. I love the little menu with the pigeons on it, and then Blue Coo, which is supposed to be like blue, White Goose, I think is the brand. Grey Goose, that's what it is. And dry gin. So dry. Love the pigeons. Alright, where are we now? Today's the 31st. I'm up at dawn so that I may meet the brave Angel, who throws himself into the fray of the holy war. So many pigeons. I love the pigeon shadows. Wow, what a crowd. Is everybody here going to Comic Cat? Correct, and a blow. Oh, Angel! See you, Adablau, the holy land of the chosen, the abyss of madness. Tokyo Big Sight. So that's the big site? It's an even more bizarre building than my investigations had led me to believe. I love how building is spelled wrong, bolding. But yeah, that's what the building looks like in real life. Let's go inside, Angel. It's cold out here. Be not in haste, Eloblau. The time has not yet come. Wait for the nightmare sage, who shall guide us. Who, where? Does he have a second helper? Good morning. Chilly out, isn't it? Mr. Nanaki? We haven't waited you, Sage of Nightmares. Why are you here, sir? The Mango's Club advisor asked me to look after Higuri today. So you're standing in. I suppose he's busy winter cleaning and everything. No. The advisor is here too. What? He's here, but he wants you to be Angeal's chaperone? Yeah, that's right. Apparently he's busy. He said he's helping out a company booth. A company booth? Wow. I feel like the internet said that those could end up being swapped for the start of the convention until closing time. Each bird must do battle with himself in this holy land. I do not blame him. How mature of you. It looks like I'll be selling Angeal's mango with Mr. Nanaki all day. Better do my best. Ah, what a beautiful time. It was pretty crowded outside, but if anything, it's even worse in here. I'm a little worried that some birdies' tender foot or wing bone might get broken with this many birdies crowded together. Excuse me. What kind of manga did you draw, Angel? The Tales of the Dark Angel. Oh, this is funny because this drawing here is like what's supposed to be like his human version, personified. The Forbidden Epic Saga. Ooh, sounds pretty goth. So funny. Yes? That's nice. Very like you. I studied a lot to prepare for today. I'll show you those Idolators, my super sales girl moves. Let us ride to battle side by side, Edelblau, as dictated by the contract of old. Perfect. Poof cat. Love you. Oh, the birds are shuffling. Oh? Um, everyone's avoiding us. What should I do? Time is passing worryingly by. The epic poem of the Dark Angel is stacked on the table exactly as we placed it when we set up. Angel? Should I maybe use my voice a little? Like they do in markets? It is well, Edelblau. Needless effort will only raise more barriers before us. Okay. It's rather chilly in here. Why don't I get us something warm? Oh, yes please. As the birds still pass on by. And more time passes. What kind of expression should I have right now? I see birds float by on clicking feet. The far wall is lined with enormous queues. Those must have been for the big circles. Some of them have even started packing up. Have they sold out already? Just how many books were in those stacked up boxes? It's like looking into another world. Lyre! Oh, hello? Pretty cool! You know Pretty Core too? Yes, I do. Hato catch Pretty Core! It's the one that's on Sunday mornings, right? You're so cute. Hey, can you do that thing? The signature line? It's embarrassing. Just once. I just want to see it once. Okay. Fine. A single flower blooming in the asphalt road. Core gray! Yes, yes! That's so cute. Just like in the anime. I'm just worried because I was helping out today. Do sales girls cosplay? Sometimes. Not everybody does, but they always tell me to make sure I come in costume. The circle I'm with just sold out. We're cleaning up now, so I'd better go back and help. Good luck, Lyre. Core Gray. Ryota strides off gallantly off with some sales slips and duct tape. The aura of an old veteran hangs about his shoulders. I've never seen Ryota look so competent. Back to the birds and walls. It's almost closing time. No, Angel! Did you sell a book? Angel remained silent, looking mildly tortured. I didn't realize sales girls were supposed to cosplay, Angel. Next time I'll pour my tribal blood into a costume. Do not blame yourself, Edelblau. The sin is mine alone. Don't say that. You did your best, Angel. An unerasable sin. I am carved with my black past. That is my punishment. The unescapable cross I must... Excuse me. Which of you is representing the circle? Ooh. A rather gaudily upholstered bird appears before us. Wow, colorful. He's a golden pheasant. Fanacid, like the doctor and myself, you know. I never have thought something with such extreme plumage was related to them. I am sovereign of this domain, and you are... Ah, it's you. I thought as much. Your bearing, your countenance, so artistic. I could feel your aura so unlike any other here. He certainly is unlike any other, yes. Forgive me, I haven't introduced myself. Oh shit. Mr. Bishikikoji Toshiki. Nishikikoji Tori. Not, I might add, a pen name. It has been mine since hatching. I am rather proud of it. It is a good name, yes? And the next time you get it wrong, I will make you wish you had never crawled your miserable way into this world. Whoa. Oh dear me. What am I saying though? What am I saying? Please, pay it no mind. Whoa. Golden Weekly. That's the new Splash Hit magazine. So you know of it. I am flattered. I am the editor-in-chief, and I am here looking for new talent. I noticed you from far away. Ah, your unparalleled artistry. Your vast imagination. Yes, these are the attributes of one who will change the world. Golden-winged messenger. Could you be the one written of in the Crimson Tome of Augury? Precisely. I am here to aid you. There is yet much talent that sleeps within you. Is it not so? A great power locked within. Yes, exactly. I am here to tell you that I can help you wake your powers. My firm's location is shown on the back of this card. Please, come talk to me in the new year. Angeal. Sir? I thank you, Golden Winged Messenger. Let us enter a pact of blood. Wow, Angeal looks so happy. He's grinning. I guess he has a pretty worldly side to him, too. Imagine a world painted with your ability. Ah, how I long to see it. I shall take my leave now. I pray your new year will be abundant with artistry. The golden pheasant walked smartly off through the crowd. What impressive coloration. Mr. Bishiki Koji was a very strange fellow, wasn't he? Nishiki Koji, Lyre. It's a confusing name. You're so sharp you'll cut yourself one of these days, Mr. Nanaki. Then again, Mr. Nanaki looks Angeal up and down, then tilts his head, staring off after the golden pheasant. I don't know very much about manga, but maybe I'm worrying too much. He looks like he wants to say something, but falls silent. I'm a little worried too, but I can't say anything in front of Angeal like this. Didn't someone once say that the serpent speaks with a silver tongue? And Mr. Nishiki Koji was very suspicious. I hope he was just a normal editor here to scout talent. Angeal, none of us mentioned your name to him, did we? Ooh, suspicious. The mysterious pheasant in the convention hall crowd. Who is he, really? And so they left the Holy Land, Angeal full of zeal, Hasuaki and Lyre full of doubt. Halloween star. Holiday star, let's go. The first day of school in autumn is always a little slow, but the first day after winter break is painful in its own special way. I don't like winter mornings, but being with every birdie is fun, so there's nothing really wrong with school itself. Huh? Isn't that? Good morning, Angeal. Is it you, Udelblau? You're here on honors student time. Did you go to bed early? The twilight invades my crimson breast. I cannot expose my flesh to it for long. That means you go to bed early, right? When do you usually sleep? Before the blue-tinted moon leads its ghouls through the night. 10 p.m. That's early. That's really early. I am bound to meet the Golden Winged Messenger on this day. He wishes to gather for me the Vorpal Souls. Vorpal Souls? That's a new one. It would take him a while to explain it if I asked, so I think I'll leave it alone. That's the Golden Weekly thing, right? So you're going to meet with Mr. Nishiki Koji? It is so. And I shall gain new powers. Mr. Nishiki Koji. That mysterious golden pheasant who appeared before us on the holy battlefield on New Year's Eve. Is he really trustworthy? He seems highly suspicious. Aren't you nervous, Angeal? Could I go with you? Be at ease, Udelblau. Some battles must be fought alone. This is a trial that those born under the demonic scarlet eye cannot escape. That's so? Well, if you say so. Let me know if I can help you. And Gio marches triumphantly into his classroom. I bet his bag is full of manga manuscripts. Now that I think about it, he is going to show his work to an editor. It would be a little odd for a classmate to tag along. I ain't worried about Nishiki Koji, but it looks like he is the editor of a real magazine. I could sit this one out. Some days later, I was thinking to eat in the cafeteria today, like you always do. Wanna go together? I'd love to. Ooh, Oko-san's stomach calls for food. Let's go, let's go. Want to come with us, Sakuya? Do you tell me to sit at the same table as commoners? Today's when the second winter menu goes up. And the mixed bean sukiyaki udon is really good. It is superb and available only for a few weeks. You can't possibly attain St. Pigeon Nations and never have the sukiyaki udon. Is it truly a food of such great prestige? Yes, and who doesn't think noble when they think sukiyaki? Noble means sukiyaki, and sukiyaki means noble. So is it a high-class dish here in Japan? I suppose if all this is so, there cannot be much harm in trying it, right? Yay! Let's hurry before they're out. Is sukiyaki really something aristocrats used to eat? Good question. Yum! Mixed bean sukiyaki udon here is the best. Here, let me give you some of the meat from mine, if you want it. Are you sure? If I eat all of it, I'll feel sick later. That's weird that they give meat to birds when it's still like udon and shit. Alright, in that case, you can have some of my beans. Here. So, this is sukiyaki. I wonder at the dignified flavor, but it is not bad. It's good! Sam, be careful. If you keep swallowing them whole like that, you'll choke. It would be kind of odd to ask it for in summer, but it is a little lonely only being able to eat it in January. Maybe the fact that they're seasonal makes us think it tastes better than it really does. That was good. Huh? A familiar figure appears by the tableware return area. The famous eccentric Filipino banana boy! Angel! I don't usually see you here. Oh, it's you, Adoblau. His reply comes somewhat slowly. Are you okay? You don't seem as energetic as usual. Oh, don't tell me Mr. Nishikoji said something nasty to you. It's okay. Don't worry, Angel. You're still in high school. If you keep working like you have been, you'll be a pro in no time, and that'll show him. Do not be anxious, Edelblau. The golden-winged messenger shall guide me on the path to glory. The stars travel the path they must. He walks away, grinning happily. I'm glad things went well with Mr. Nishikikoji, but he looked a little pale, didn't he? So you think so too? And I've never seen him acting that tired. Me neither. But like me, Ryota is attentive and careful. If he sees it too, it can't just be my imagination. Maybe he's been staying up late working on the next issue. 1 week later. Wow, what an oversleeping. Wow. Hell yeah, I am a clown. Hello, hello. Likeable paper. Hope you're vibing today and relaxing. We are playing Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star Edition. And one of our friends might be like possessed by like a manga editor. We're not entirely sure. It's always time to cook steaks. Get a slice of that thigh and stuff, and it's perfect. I'm late for the Sunday morning program. At least I could catch the second half of Pretty Cool. Pretty Cool! Open by Hato! A single flower blooming in the asphalt road. Poor Gray! That's even terrible. A single flower swaying in the exhaust fumes. Poor Light Gray. A single flower shredded by a BB gun's rage. Poor Dark Gray. Ah, pigeon. Hato, catch, pretty core. Woo! So cute, so cute. It's always good once all three of them are in the fight. And the transformation scenes are so pretty. That was fun. So much fun, I almost forgot that today's a makeup day. I'm awake and alive now, so it's time to go to school like a good girl. I hate when they say like a good girl. I'm like, huh? A rather familiar looking bird is collapsed at the foot of the stairs. And Jill, are you okay? Did you slip? Are you a dokichi now? Ugh, a little blow? Are you alright? Did you sprain your ankle? Ugh, blood. My crisped breast. It craves blood. Be silent. Is he anemic? And Jill, you're white as a sheet. Let's go to the infirmary. When your friend's unconscious. And Jill has fainted completely by the time we arrive. He usually starts ranting about demon spores or something if he gets too close to the infirmary, so maybe it's better that he's out for now. So I brought him here. Is the doctor gone? Yes, he's overseas for a week doing research. And I'm watching the shop while he's out. Merry Christmas! Oh, it's our friends Miru and Kaku. Hello, friends. Hello, boys. The boys seem a little sluggish today. January is almost over after all. I think they start winding down pretty soon after Christmas. Merry Christmas. Actually, are they boys? I haven't really wondered about their gender before. Just what are they? Can you take a look at Angeal then? Isn't this just low blood pressure? It does look that way. Which isn't to say it couldn't be dangerous. Let's let him rest for a while. Thank you for bringing him here, mon ami. I'll be here when he wakes up. Thank you, Yuya. He's been going to see that magazine editor all month. He said he was going for deals to show the ways in time that must come. Too long to read, design on the pen name, but why is he so weak all of a sudden? I'm really worried. Maybe I'll talk to Mr. Nanaki about it. That is a little worrying. I know he's busy working on manuscripts, but I feel it's still strange for him to be so weak. He was really energetic, even when things were hectic before the convention. I can't believe that he'd get so drained so quickly. The school does encourage independence in students, and I don't like to interfere with someone who's working hard on something, but... What do you think of that golden pheasant, Lyre? Mr. Bishikikoji? Mr. Nishikikoji, yes. He remembers his name. Amazing. I only met him the once at the snowbound battlefield. But my tribal instincts are telling me he's too dangerous to let out of sight. Yes. My quail instincts are telling me the same thing. Do you think you go for Hikure the next time he goes to the company, Lyre? I suggested that to Angeal, but he said it was something he had to face alone. But I can't just leave this as it stands. I'll go undercover and tail him. Just like in a detective movie. Let me know if anything... Oh. It's been so long! Oh yeah, he usually passes out. He's like narcoleptic. Love him. Ah, another cutscene. Let's go. We're doing pretty good today. By my title as the Apostle of the Blue Sky, Edoblau, I shall courageously tail Angeal into the Golden Week headquarters and conduct investigations of the most covert nature. The building is right across from here, so there's no way I'll miss him as he's going in. Oh, there he is. Angeal enters the building, a massive manila envelope under his wing. Is that full of comic pages? Time to go in after him. This building is actually the secret base of an evil organization. Is what I would say if it were. However, it looks perfectly normal. There are a few birds walking around inside, but nothing suspicious. I can't imagine Mr. Nishikikoji fitting into such a completely ordinary-looking company, really. Never mind a sore thumb. He will stick out like a thumb that's been nearly lost in a freaking machine accident and is now attached to throughout elaborate bandaging and a last-ditch effort to save it. That's a very specific phrase. Yep, he stands out, right? Hello, I am so glad you could make it today. I've been waiting for you. Indeed, it is time for us to carve out a new creation under the auspices of the spirit of reason. Golden winged messenger? Yes, yes, of course. Let us engage in creative acts fueled by the finer substances of our imagination. I have secured a special room for our meeting today as well. This way, if you please. The incredibly conspicuous golden pheasant and the similarly conspicuous bleeding heart dove disappear into a door at the end of the exceptionally ordinary hallway. The conversation just now didn't sound at all suspicious, but my danger sense is tingling. After them! This is the room. Huh? There's a light on above the door. It says... Operating? Oh, shit. This is the publisher's office, right? Not a hospital? What? What? No one answers me. In any case, Angeal's in danger. Enough sneaking. It's time for actions. Loud ones. Oh, shit. Coming through. In a very unmeaning room like room are Angel, unconscious, and... What is it now? The operation is in progress. Didn't you see the sign outside? The flashy pheasant, drawing blood from him. What are you doing? You're not drawing any manga at all. You're just drawing blood. We are in the midst of a grand creative act. A beautiful artwork, fashioned of his blood and mine. Saying creepy stuff like that while draining away somebody's lifeblood is an awful lot like a certain fluffy heretic. Release him! Now! Or I'll take him here by force. Oh my, how gallant. Would you be his sweetheart then? No! We two are linked by the karma of our previous lives, a disaster of the soul. I see your worldview is every bit as unique as his. Birds of a feather, eh? I had thought your face was familiar. We have met before, yes? So, you will be taking him home then? And if I were to say no? Think I can't do anything because I'm just a human girl, do you? Plenty of people have regretted that before you. Take this! Acrobatic Starlight Kick! Oh my, isn't that dangerous? You've knocked a hole into the floor, young lady. I'd rather think a direct hint might leave my beautiful plumage disgracefully singed. Touched it? Who is he? He's a better shape than the aforementioned fluffy heretic. I feel no ice for you, but your physical ability holds value. It is beautiful. Thus the flamboyant heretic happily praised me. Oh, stop! I'll blush. Wait, no! I am Lyre of St. Pigeonations. I will defeat you and bring my classmate back with me. Ah, galley indeed! Prepare yourself for the end, Mr. Bishikikoji. Oh, did you just call me Bishikikoji? Did I? Maybe I did. Geez, between you and Mr. Nanaki, a girl just can't get away with a little slip of the tongue around here. And I believe this is the second time you have done so, is it not? Mr. Bishikikoji. Wait, no, I mean Mr. Nishikikoji's cheerful tone of, uh-oh, I went too far. It's supposed to be what they call the calm before the storm. Oops. You are still a child, so perhaps you do not know. Do you understand what a serious offense it is to mistake someone's name? Particularly my name. My name is special. Because I am special. It is the only name of its kind. Nishikikoji. Tori. This is the worst affront imaginable. Did I not tell you I would make you wish you had never crawled your miserable way into the world if you misspoke it again? A flash filled the room as he shouts. What? What's happening? Whoa, the room got all messed up. What did he do that for? Good thing I got Angela and got out of the way. I could have been vaporized. Thunder? That can't be it. Some sort of laser weapon? I would rather you did not think of it as some lowly laser beam. Nishikikoji, masterpiece, X768, optical ordnance, imaginal ray. It is the ultimate weapon, utilizing Yang Higure's unique physical properties. It is it not beautiful? And Gio's physical properties? He must be talking about that. That thing where he draws other people into his fantasies where he gets too excited. Oh! There are two birds attached to that laser. What is that? This must violate some sort of basic aviation rights. I suppose this is the Ray's first introduction. Very well, I shall explain. The pheasant inflates his chest and begins his lecture. He was angry up until a minute ago, but now that he's talking about his creation, he seems pretty happy. Is his personality that simple? The factor behind Higure's ability to draw those around him into a mass hallucinations is abundant in his blood. In other words, with his blood, anyone can have that same power. And so, it came to me to try intensifying an already powerful fantasy and converting it into energy for a weapon must doomness. Why am I shivering? What people on this earth have the least love for in the world and live for their fantasies the most? Where could I find them? My research was long and arduous. But then I found the answer. The very best candidates were at Tokyo Big Sight. Oh no! That's too cruel! How could you use a couple of harmless otakus as weapons to hurt each other? Cruel? Whatever do you mean? Inconceivable. It cannot be! How could they not rejoice at becoming a part of my beautiful creation? They are like confused paints, to which I have added scene, sense, artistry. Is it not wonderful? Pretty core, so moe. Core lies so moe. They sound like disgusting paint. Wait, I think this is the first time I've ever seen otaku who say moe in real life. This weapon is useless. What good is it going to do now? We're not at war. Release those otaku. Useless? Oh no. He has a purpose. A very important one. I'm going to use this weapon to destroy your school. What? More specifically, what lies beneath your school. And one bird there in particular. Wait, what did we do? Is it revenge for your dead parents or something? No. Though it is revenge. For me. Or perhaps I should call it a settlement. So it's a personal grudge then, is that it? I don't know what's going on, but I can't just stand by now that I've heard this. I'll stop you here and now. I'd like to see you try. I can't get close. The Taco truly have amazing imaginations. I can suddenly no limits to their use. Gah! I can't fight very well while carrying a Jill either. I think I might have to pull out for now. I will stop you, Mr. Nishikikoji. I will! Aha! Please, do try. I hope you can come up with something by tomorrow. I have already gotten all the blood I need from Higure. Now I could stand in the path of my artistry now. And so I recovered Angio and fled for the Golden Weekly headquarters. Crazy dream, huh? It was a dream? Nope, just kidding. It remains a troubling reality. Geez, don't confuse me like that. Very true. It looks like this is more serious than we thought. I don't think any birdie would have expected to find an operation room and a giant laser in a publisher's building. I'm just glad you and Angela are okay, Lyre. Forgive me. To think that my cursed blood now powers the light of dark judgment. Why would you be donating blood at the publishers anyway? Did you notice what was happening, Angela? No. My consciousness wandered into the great void. In other words, he'd go to a meeting, be stunned, have blood taken, and then go home feeling dazed and anemic. That's too much. How did you not notice? Mr. Nishikikoji said I would have to come up with something by tomorrow. I think that's when he's planning to attack. The laser at the office blasted through the floor. It was about as powerful as my starlight kick. He probably has a more powerful version prepared if he's hoping to destroy the school. That seems likely. I tried calling the police, but they wouldn't take me seriously at all. And calling up and saying, "Excuse me, officer, but there's a comic book editor who wants to blow up my skull with a giant laser, probably won't get more than immediate disconnection." I guess we'll have to defend the school ourselves. It looks like it. Let's have some tea and think about it. I think I'll have peach tea, please. I would like melon soda. I would like a pulsating blood blessed by earth and sky. Blood orange juice. You three are awfully relaxed. Who is Mr. Nishikikoji trying to get revenge on anyway? Since targeting the school, it must be a student or a teacher here, but we'll just have to find out. Bum bum. Alright, let's do this. So, you got another proposal accepted, huh? Ah, Ryuji. The second division sure is impressive. Oh, I think this is a flashback. Oh, naturally. We are talking about me, after all. I feel terrible for all the biologists here, having to work under an empty-headed bird like you. I can't seem to see any reason why the biologists here would need pity from you. Oh, this is our friendly, spooky, nurse. What's that? Who is he? One of yours? Oh, is this the first time the two of you have met? This is our newest friend. Isa Soma. Come on, Isa, say hello to Nishikikoji. I am Isa. A useless leader, and researchers who join me know how to greet their brothers. The future of the biology division is the bleedest thing I have ever seen. What are you talking about? Isa's great. He'd probably be the department head someday. I bet you two will get along just fine. A flashback. Again, my research cannot be inferior to his. This is a dream. Just a bad dream. Isa Soma. I can never claim the spotlight as long as he is here. But I must be the best. I have already decided I must. I was worried about that pharaoh, but he was no trouble. Our spheres of research never overlapped. Nothing good has come of Isa's taking over the division. My beautiful, glorious second optical weapons division, how could they be so trod into the ground? Isa's origins are a mystery. Something is definitely not right here. The value they place in him must be mistaken. Only his proposals ever get accepted. My talents were wrought in his shadow. His tragedy reeks of deceit and intrigue. I have no wish for depravity and decay. I shall gladly leave. The next day. Oh, this is back to the present time. Today is Mr. Nishikikoji's silly destroy St. Pigeonations with a giant laser day. We have to protect our school. Oh, it's Yuya. Salutations, mon ami. This is Sakazaki. I'm a friend of the Golden Weekly HQ. Over. Report situation. Everything's as he predicted. There's a giant laser inside the building. It's installed on the roof, and I think they're adjusting their aim. Take a look with a telescope. They're preparing already? Where'd I put the telescope? Failure to act with speed in such a situation is... Here, use this. Thank you. You're always so well prepared, Sokoya. Let's see, the building should be over... Oh god, that's huge! It appears to be charging up. What is wrong with Japan's public security forces? Why is he able to have a weapon like that? My thoughts exactly. Given the size... I knew it! He's got even more otaku hooked up than the two I saw yesterday. Damn, this is too much. If he turns the fantasies and delusions of that many otaku with a powerful weapon, we might just be unstoppable. We could be obliterated at any moment. What are the situations like this called again? Attention or die? Emergencies? Yeah, those. Can't you even remember basic English terminology? Humans, I swear. Anyway, we need to prepare. Aren't you on defense? Leave observation to me and return to your station. Yes, sir. That's right. I have the extremely important job of defending from whatever attack comes our way. Because that's how humans do that, right? Defend from lasers? This is a real battle. If we fail, the school burns. My blood is boiling already. Okay. Ah, Lyre. We were waiting for you. Hurry, we need to get ready. Sorry to keep you waiting. The hour of judgment draws near. We must disrupt the light of dark judgment with arcane waves. And Jill, Ryota, Mr. Nanaki, and I are on defense. Time for Operation Pretty Cool Shield. Fight fire with fire and hallucinogenic Filipino dove powers with hallucinogenic Filipino dove powers. If Mr. Nishikikoji can power his weapon with Angeal's abilities, we can fight him off with those same abilities. If we try hard enough and believe in each other, Angeal's powers can make us all into magical girls. Ryota is Core Gray. Mr. Naki is Core Light Gray. I'm Core Dark Gray. And Jill is the fairy who granted the pretty core girls their mighty powers, Ericot. With the four of us together, we could raise a pretty core barrier to protect the school from Mr. Nishikikoji's nefarious plans. Are we really going to save the school with a joke like this? This isn't a joke. This is pretty cool. Oh my god. I'm not sure, Lyre. With a pretty core shout like that, I shall invoke the defensive right of old, shiny, pretty core field. And Gio's giving it his all. We just have to believe in each other, okay? We can do this. Man, I hope so. Aha! An excellent day. Hardly a cloud obscures Japan's lovely face, and every corner and recess of Little Dove City is laid bare before me. The ghosts of the past, which have pained me these long years, that damnable partridge who was always in my way, and the institution which let my genius wither. It is time to say farewell to them all. I shall wash them clean away, and it will be time to step into a brand new world of imagination. As the sun rises above anew! Chief Editor, sir, should we set the deadline for this year's New Face Award to the end of March like last year? Oh, yes. Also, we got Takekashi's Pooh doing the announcement cut, so make sure to follow up with him. Got it. Thanks, sir. Where was I again? Anyway, this is not only revenge, this is a ceremony which I must undergo to usher into my new self. Tremble, Philistines! Be awed by the artistry of my beautiful creation. I'll expect an apology in the next world, Isasomba! It's starting! Come on, Angeal! Light of magic and hope that twists throughout this world. Grant the chosen ones the power to defend this land. Pretty core! Open my Hato! A single flower blooms in the asphalt road. Core Gray! A single flower swaying in the exhaust fumes. Core Light Gray! A single flower. Shredded by a BB gun's range. Core Dark Gray. We want to become seniors here and graduate. We won't let you destroy our school. I just finished grade the proficiency test, and it was a lot of work. Couldn't you at least wait till after I returned them? I don't really want to think about how I did on my proficiency test, so I'll guess even if the school got destroyed, it won't be all that. You must not let your heart waver, Edelblau. I love his little makeup. Right. I'm scared about my test, but it will be worse to let our school be blown away. Mr. Nishikikoji, your plot ends here. Pretty core barrier! It's holding. We can do it! We can save the school! Ah, I see. You recover remarkably quickly, Higuri Angeal. Or perhaps you remain able to manifest delusions even when weakened. But did you really think I didn't have a backup plan? Prepare to trigger the fangirls! Something happened, Lyre. What is it? He's adding power! The second attack will come soon! Oh no, not the fangirls! Sundari Racing Dove Uke Moe! Seme Pink Pelican Moe! The first wave was just a ranging shot. I've got more than just Moe love pigs, after all. I have heard the fantasies of fangirls far surpass those of any fanboy. Watch and be destroyed. Hurry, we need to block it! It's too much, core dark gray. We do seem to be getting squeezed. So my evil half truly does have the power to destroy this world. We can't give up. We have to defend the school. We're the only ones who can. Everything's all sparkly. Oh no! Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas! We can't give up yet. We cannot. We have to help the pretty cores with our miracle pigeon light. The popo. You can do it, pretty cores. Don't give up. You can do it. You are pretty core. I can hear everyone cheering us on. Pretty cores are warriors of love. Their kindness makes us stronger. It's very reassuring, isn't it? You still resist? Hatoful. Allow me to end it for you. Remove all limiters. Output the maximum. He's Sundari and noble, so he must be the Uke? You dumb newbie. Everybody knows Racing Dove X Tree Sparrow is practically canon. But butlers are so hot. Blackwing Stilt X Peak Pelican is the best. What is this? Why is the energy converter becoming so unstable? Your time of judgment has come. You who would have used the blood of the Crimson Angel Jugetta. To set your greed, golden winged messenger. Dear spirit delight, gather and strike his golden hue. Shining pretty core burst. Ah! Oh, he's fucking exploded. We did it. We did it, Angeal. We deflected the otaku laser. Look, the Golden Weekly building is practically destroyed. Jesus Christ, they just killed everyone in that building. Yes, the abdominal evil has been checked. He probably won't be back in business for a little while. I wasn't sure we could do it. I'm so glad the school's okay. Yes, was my sin. I should have realized sooner that he meant to harvest my blood for evil. Forgive me. Don't worry about it, Angeal. All's well that ends well. It was Mr. Nishiki Koji's fault anyways. It's wrong for an adult to go around tricking high school students like that. Try not to get tricked by any more bad grown-ups, okay? Yes, I shall carve this lesson into my crimson chest, sage of nightmares. I did not account for this in my calculations. My creation was perfect! It was the materials that failed me. Those fangirls' fantasies were dreadful. No one told me their energies would be unharmonious. It wouldn't have broken down if it weren't for those fangirls. Oh well. No doubt he saw the power of my artistry. This was a declaration of war. Golden Week Chief Editor Nishikikoji Tori speaking. Ah, Mr. Nishikikoji. This was very childish and irresponsible of you. Understand? I want you to think about what you've done. Shut up. This isn't over yet. Wow, even his closing lines sound like something a movie villain would say after his evil organization is destroyed, and he had no chance of winning. When did you get him to give you his number? Anyways, it looks like he'll probably retreat for now. Hopefully we won't see him again anytime soon. I guess this means your manga is back to square one, Angeal. But don't worry, I know you can do it. Be not afraid, Eloblau. The star that shines within my soul has not yet lost its luster. You always try your best, so I'm sure you'll debut someday. And I'll be there when you do. Now then, salutations, mon ami. Good work. Yuya, how do things look over there? I hope no one's killed. Don't worry, the building is badly damaged, but we've already extracted everyone who was kidnapped from the big site. We've got it from here. Good work. Thanks, Yuya. So even that mongrel can make himself useful once in a while. He has all sorts of shady connections, so he's really nice to have around in situations like this. Ah, shady connections. Looks like everything's settled. Actually, who was Mr. Nishiki Koji trying to get revenge on? Maybe I'll call him up and ask later. Achoo. Oh, hi, Shu. Oh dear. Am I letting myself catch a cold? Perhaps I should have brought an extra sweater. Ah, and that's the end of the Fallen Chronicles. Absolute Zero. Yeah, that was actually a really good one. That was a good story. Alright, now that we've completed story 2, we work on these 3 and 4 next time. But let's see what we could do for the short episodes. I don't know what's considered short, so we'll have to check. I don't know which is which, so... Oh, here we go. So this one with the black feather is just secret art. Angeal does Angeal things is this middle one with the cross. Legumin Times, which is Valentine's Day, is just chronicles about our Tori. Pigeon Shrine Visit is you get to see the pigeons on like New Year's Day on the Pigeon Shrine. Okay, wait, what is these two though? Oh, I see. So this one is part of this series, and so is this one part of this series. So this one with the little chick says, a story that fills in a few of the blanks regarding the adult characters that are seen either before or never in any of the Hatoful Boyfriend series and have only been mentioned now, foreshadowing events of the entire game series. Okay. If that's the case, let's do Midnight Attack and this one. And I don't know what this one says. It says Albert's Secret. And I think Albert is the crow. Short episode. That's like part of the Sakuya family. He's like a butler or whatever. Albert's Secret. Albert is a crow employed as Sakuya's butler. Apparently Yuya doesn't care for him. The super agent is mobilizing all his resources to investigate this mysterious butler. I don't know what's considered short about these short episodes though. That's the only issue. So, okay, we'll figure it out. Yes, this is terribly suspicious. A footprint here, another there. I didn't want to consider this possibility, but perhaps. Salutations to you, Sakuya. Ah, the idiots always come crawling out of the woodwork as soon as the frost melts. And by idiots, I mean you. Harsh from the get-go, as always. Come on, can't you show me one of your happy springtime smiles? Doesn't your young heart feel joy and gaiety at the turn of the seasons? Why should I smile because it's spring? You're gibbering nonsense as always. What am I supposed to be? The March Hare? Anyway, what do you want? I don't remember inviting you. And in any case, I am forbidden by Father to speak with you. Don't worry, I know. I'm going to be moving to college next week. I won't be too far away, but I thought I'd drop by to let you know. Why would I care where you live? Were you hoping for a surprise housewarming? Well, you know, as your brother, I'd be really happy to have you drop by once in a while to hang out, if you feel like it, you know. Do you mean to insult me, mongrel? Hardly. Of course I don't. Anyway, my address is on here. If you need help with anything, just let me know. Even if I did, You'd be the last person I'd ask. I like to think I come in handy in a pinch at least. More like show up and act like you've got everything under control, but then in the end you are completely useless. Why don't you just get your act together already? Sharp words! Oh, such sharp words. Not that I mind. In any case, why not give me a call when you're not in trouble? What are you talking about? Do you think I have time to be... Master Sakuya? Ah, Albert. What is it? Your afternoon tea is ready, sir. But you appear to be busy, so shall I serve it later? No, I shall take it now. Pay this imbecile no mind. Understood, sir. Right, right. We're brothers, no need for formality. That is not what I meant. Will you be staying for tea, Master Yuya? Nah, I'll pass. I'm on my way to meet someone. Nice talking to you, Sakuya. I do? Now, where in here is the man with the yellow crest? Ah, there he is. Sorry to keep you waiting. Not at all. You're just on time, Sakazaki Yuya. Sit down. I'll make this quick. The info you requested came in. I had them do a background check on Albert, the crow working for the LaBelle family. That was fast. When did you turn up? It's just as you thought. He's not a butler, right? Had you already found something out? No, it was just a hunch. I never felt comfortable around him. Were you poking into his history just because you don't like his personality? Hardly. I'm not that childish. You can feel the tension just by standing next to him. He doesn't feel like a servant at all. Is he a spy? It takes one to know one, as they say. No, but you're not far off. He's an assassin. Gasp. Who's he targeting? The head of the family, or... Calm down, youngster. He's been with the LaBelle family far more than 5 years. If he was after one of them, he would have done it and been gone years ago. But he could have been waiting for a signal. Can't really argue with that. Sit back down, Sakazaki. Killing is his job. Confronting him without knowing his target or client is too risky. True. Sorry. Let me know if anything else turns up. That's better. Know your opponent before you strike. His full name is Albert Alain Alkin. People in the community know them as the Faceless Triple Ace. Sounds like something out of an RPG. His high success rate has earned him a reputation, while he doesn't stick with one client long, so not many people know what he looks like. That's where it comes from. To think he turned him now, of all times. Have we met him before? No, not in person. An old friend and co-worker went up against him in his final mission. That's all. See, happens a lot if you stick around long enough. Don't sweat it. Just remember it. Right. Don't give up on anything just because it's him. We'll stay cautious and investigate everyone involved with the LaBelle family. I'm going to stake out the mansion. I'll let you know if anything happens. You know, they say it's a short episode, but it's really not short. And now, I've been standing here for a few days and nothing's happened. What is he up to? Every night he comes out and stands completely right there. Is he watching for intruders? I can't read him at all. Directly above him is a window. Looks like a bathroom? He'll be standing there for some sort of sick voyeurism, would he? Bathrooms have always been good places to commit the extra messy sort of crimes. Will he be standing here because... A sharp dagger appears in his wing and it takes off. You think I'll let you? Master Yuya, I'm aware that you do not like me. May I ask that you do not interfere in my work all the same? Talk now. Who hired you? Who's your target? I am not permitted to say. Forgive me. If you won't talk, then I'll make you. Unfortunately, it's time for me to go back to work. If you have some business with me, then please call again. Ah! Sakuya, run! Run, Sakuya! It was a success, sir. Well done! Did you take them alive? They surrendered as soon as they saw my blade. I took them without injuring them, as you directed me. No! Don't hurt us! No, Mirukaku! I knew it was you two, you reprobates. You will feel the back of my head of justice for this. First I shall... Get away from him, Sakuya! Uh... What are you doing here, Zakazaki? Albert is after your life. Get out of here! What is happening? Merry Christmas! You seem to have misunderstood. These white things have been infiltrating and making use of my bathroom for the past few days. I have asked Albert to capture them in the act. Infiltrating? What a nice bath it is! Miru and Kaku's favorite. That doesn't mean you can just come in and use it. But wait, do you know who he is? What are you talking about? Albert is my butler. Nothing more and nothing less. I saw him with a dagger. I told him he could threaten them into submission if they resisted. Sequoia, he's an assassin. Yeah? And? You already knew? Correct? What's going on here? You know who he is, but you keep him around anyways? Yes, that's right. Is there something wrong with that? Of course there is. A professional assassin wouldn't place himself in an aristocrat's household just for fun. He wants me after you or your father. There's no other way. Ah, I see. You must have understood terribly and came running here to tell me about it. How like the commoner you are. Things are getting complicated. Miru and Kaku don't know what to do. I feel that, little buddies. Miru and Kaku will sit here and say nothing until you're finished talking. Please do. I suppose you're just sitting in the corner with your little legs up. This will take some time then. Shall I explain to Master Yuya for you, sir? No, it's fine. I'll do it. Certainly sounds like I'm missing something here. I would love it if you'd clue me in. What's an assassin doing here in the Labella household? Who is he working for? As you can see, he is working for me. As a butler and as an assassin. What? Have you sunk that far into the intrigues and nobility, Sakuya? No! Don't lump me in with those fools who can't get anything done without sneaking around the shadows. Will you employ an assassin? That's right. An assassin needs a target. Who are you after, Albert? Master Sakuya. What? I knew it! I can't let you live. Good gracious, calm down before someone gets hurt. Let me tell you the story from beginning to end. Then maybe you'll understand why I keep him with me. This is a long, short story. I think this might be the last one, and then I'm gonna go for today. It must have been about 6 years ago now. I was still living in the mansion in southern France. Albert arrived just as the last leaves were falling at the start of winter. Apparently, he'd been referred by the head butler, and so he was hired. My first impression was him as a disturbing, elaborate apparatus. He was always businesslike, and after a while, I started to doubt that he had emotions of his own at all. While he was the most capable of our servants, his cold demeanor made him hard to approach. It was a little questionable for a butler. Even the other servants found him distasteful. I felt some respect for his capability, though. He would wake before anyone else and only go to bed after everyone else was asleep. Or maybe he never slept at all. I don't think anyone ever saw him fall asleep. Good night, Master Sakuya. What about you, Albert? What about me, sir? Aren't you going to sleep? You were out late on an errand for father last night, were you not? That was nothing, sir. Please do not concern yourself with me. In any case, he worked hard. He never missed a detail, he was strong, and he was smart. If it weren't for his attitude, he would have been the perfect butler. He could easily handle the work of 10 people. Soon, the servants who have always trailed after me grew fewer and fewer until it was just Albert and me. The incident happened on a snowy night in late winter. Father and mother and the other children had been invited to a party across the border. I was entrusted with the house and the preparation for our assembly we were planning to hold in the mansion soon after. It was a great honor. Father had already singled me out as his favorite for the succession. It was an opportunity for me to gain some of the experience I would need as the next head of the family. But there were others who didn't think so well of me, and that snowy night must have seemed the perfect chance to get rid of me once and for all. Let go of me! Who are you? Such fine plumage. You are the fourth son of the LaBelle family, yes? Who's asking? Unhand me, villain! There are some people who feel that your life places them at a disadvantage, and you're so young, too. What a pity. But this is my job. You've only your blood to blame. Oh shit. The blade, grown cold as ice in the winter air, nearly severs the carotid artery. Brilliant red spreads widely across the hard floor. But it wasn't coming from me. Albert! This was not the most desirable outcome. The assassin who had pined me from behind crumpled silently to the floor. Standing on the other side of the pool of blood was the Black Crow. Albert wiped the blood from his blade and knelt to examine the corpse. I must thank you, Albert. If you had been a few seconds later... Yes. A few seconds later, and I, too, would have been unable to fulfill my contract. Contract? Albert was leaning over the body and I couldn't see his face. It was probably as blank as always, anyway. But, unfortunately, it would appear that my client has voided the contract anyways. This is the same paper as was given to me. I won't be removing you now, Master Sequoia. Gruesome intrigues are uncommon among the powerful elite. It was the first time I'd become involved in one myself, but I've heard of people I'd met at parties or the like disappearing, being murdered, or having suspicious activities any numbers of times. But I didn't understand. An assassin was targeting me. Albert killed the assassin, but Albert was targeting me as well. Was this just a fight over prey? Who came here to kill me? Yes, sir. That was my intention. Was. My client has violated the contract, so I no longer have any reason to do so. I have a mountain of questions for you, Albert. You will answer them. All pacts of confidentially have been voided by the client's violation. What do you want to know, sir? He remained as distant as ever while I questioned him. Apparently the circumstances were as follows. There were 5 children by different mothers in the LaBelle household. An elder sister, an elder brother, twin brothers, and me. The LaBelle family has always chosen its heirs on ability, and I, the youngest son, was clearly the favorite. But my stepmothers were not going to take that lying down. The mother of my eldest brother had hired Albert to infiltrate the mansion under the guise of a butler and wait for an opportunity to kill me. That night, she became impatient. She hired another assassin, independent of Albert. You slipped in as a butler, as you were ordered. You never liked, but you were hardly treated as a stranger. If she wanted to kill me, wouldn't it have been more searching just to wait for you to finish me off? I cannot understand why she would bring in another assassin now, of all times. I can only guess that the client became impatient. I have been with you for longer than I estimated, so perhaps she feared that her plot had been exposed. It would seem that I did not gain her complete confidence, and that I regret. Do you mean to say that she was afraid that you, having grown close to me, would be unable to carry out your orders? And so she brought in an unrelated third party? I am terribly sorry that I was not able to deliver the full value to her. Had she but given the signal, I would have been able to complete the contract at any time, but... He was as attached as ever, unconcerned that it was his very target that he was speaking to. Perhaps his black feathers really do hide a machine, with no flesh and blood at all. Strangely, his calm was infectious. It was amusing, and at the same time allowed me to remain composed while I considered my own position. The client contracted me to take care of you, Master Sequoia, but at the same time interfered with my work before giving me the signal to act. Had you died, I would be unable to complete the contract. Well, it's true. The only place a man can rest without fear of the assassin's blade is in his own grave. Master Sequoia must remain alive if he is to be assassinated. I took care of this gentleman here to preserve the state of affairs. You mean it was out of your devotion and love for me? Oh, you don't mince words, Albert. Indeed, sir. Now then, do you have any more questions, sir? I fear it is time for me to depart. You're leaving our service? As I mentioned, the client annulled our contract by calling in a third party. I shall be returning to my usual world until I am called upon by the next client. Your usual world? Wait, couldn't you be rehired to come after me again? I cannot say. That would depend on who approaches me. I was sure, after night's events, of what I had suspected all along. He had probably thrown away whatever emotion he was born with long ago. He followed his own rules with the utmost perfection, and beyond that, nothing. He would leave the mansion, and if he were hired to target me again, he would kill me without hesitation or remorse. Wait, Albert, I should not allow you to leave. Stay. I am not a butler, Master Sequoia. This mansion is not the place for me. I will hire you. If you mean as a butler, then I must refuse. If it is the assassination you are after, then we can talk. If I let him out of my sight, he will surely become a threat. I have to keep him here. But I can't hire him as a butler. A bodyguard? No, he wouldn't accept that either. Meaning, yes, Albert, I want you as an assassin. And who I be targeting? Me. You, Master Sequoia. That's right. Is that not allowed? I cannot think of any precedent, but there is no reason it should not be. In that case, I order you to remain in the LaBelle household under the guise of a butler and await my signal. Understood. Let us write up the contract. In other words, I am Albert's client and his target as well. Clever, don't you think? It does let you keep him by, provided you don't give that signal. Besides, Albert is excellent. If someone else in the mansion were to make an attempt on my life, he would protect me with his own. After all, he can't kill me if I'm already dead. Indeed, sir. That sounds like a pretty hair-trigger kind of relationship. But at the same time, it's a good way of keeping tabs on an otherwise dangerous assassin. I don't know, Sequoia, it still bothers me. Oh, just who do you think I am? Any true aristocrat needs to have a dangerous pawn or two on hand. I don't like you, Albert, but Sequoia seems to have this sorted out. But if you do end up hurting him, I'll hunt you to the end of the earth and back. Remember that. Understood, Master Yuya. Merry Christmas. Everybody looks so serious. Yuri and Kaku can't handle this kind of pressure. We'll make our escape while they're distracted! Hooray! Get back here, you two. I haven't lectured you yet. Merry Christmas! As they fucking fly out the window. After them, Albert. Catch him and bring him back here. Understood, sir. That's the end of the Albert's secret, his old secret life. Perfect. Alright. Well, I am glad that we were here for everyone to hang out and vibe today. This was a good game. This was nice. For real. Next week we will definitely be back for the last 2 chapters of Hatoful Boyfriend. Will they be back to back? I haven't decided yet. I'll have to see how long they are. But I think they're both very long. I think they're like 3 or 4 hours each worth of content. But we'll see. Okay. I will see you guys all tomorrow for another game. It's either a continuation of one of my other series or something else, but we will be back for sure. So stay tuned for next time. Bye everyone.